Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 1st of February 2025. We're into February already. Here we go. There's some quite good news today, I guess. That is that the 78-year-old Gay Delap, a climate protester that we've been following on this channel a bit, they finally, if you remember, she was imprisoned for participating in climate protests, in particular one on the M25, which was, unjustly imprisoned, I think. But anyway, they forced her to go into prison because they couldn't find a wrist tag for her because she was so skinny and thin. That they just couldn't find one that would fit her size. But apparently they said they've now managed to find one. And so they've, after they just told her that they were going to extend her sentence once again, they've now found that they have actually got one. So she is actually out with a wrist tag on. Still, it's not great. As I've said, these protesters should not be imprisoned anyway. Maybe community service would be a better thing if you're breaking the law, which I'm sure they'd be quite delighted to do, because they are really doing community service in what they're doing in the way that they're breaking the law. They're actually performing community service for the whole planet. So I'm sure they'd be happy to do a little bit of other community service if that was the punishment, but going to prison, it's really ridiculous. Alright, shall we get on with the game of Sudoku then? We've got the Guardian's expert level puzzle with me today, and here's 6 to begin the game. If you don't know how to play Sudoku, join us on Monday when I explain the rules. Today's puzzle is labelled, I can't speak this morning. That's because I've just got up. It is very early here. Today's puzzle is labelled as expert level, but with the Guardian we're never quite sure how expert you need to be to finish. Certainly the 6s were not too difficult to find, and I'm using the past tense because they are now out of the game. I'm awake nice and early because I do have to work on Saturday mornings. It's the only time one of the few times, regular times, I have actual work to do. Paying work, So, I have to get up quite early. Let's see the lie of the land. Is it the lie of the land or the lay of the land? The lie of the land. Sounds like a politician. That's liar of the land. Okay, 7 blocking down here, but in the other direction, 7 going up, 7 across there. 7 is in one of these 2 squares blocking down. That's going to be a 7 there. 8 up and down, and 8 across there. 8 this way, that way. Nine across here and down there, there's a 9. 9 down here, there's a 9. 9 this way and 9 that way, there's a 9. And 9 northwards. 9 this way. Okay, that's the final digit 9. We can come back here and put in our 4 now. Okay, 1 is missing from this row down here, so 1 is in one of those squares, but we have 1 blocking across here. That puts 1 into one of these 2 squares blocking down, so this square can't be 1. That's got to be a 1. We can finish this row with an 8. And then we'll continue with the 8s again. Three blocks this square, so in this column there's our 3, and to finish this column a 5 is going to do it. The 5 blocking up here puts 5 into one of these 2 squares, so this can't be 5, that's our 5. Missing digit here is a 3. So 3 blocking this square, and 3 blocking this square, so in this column there's our 3. 3 across this way and that way, and there's a 3, 3 to the bottom, and a 3 across there. One blocking across here and down there, there's 1. Missing numbers in this row are 2, 4 and 7. 4 and 7 are in the same column, so that's going to be our 2, and now the 2 blocking across will give us 2 in that square. Four blocks down here and there. There's our 4. 8 blocks this square, there's our 8. Here goes a 5. 5 blocking upwards up here, there's a 5. One more number there. What are we looking for? 1, 2, is it? Digit 2, I think, goes there. 8 blocks this square. There's an 8. There's a 1. And we have 1 blocking this square, and this square. So in the first column there goes our 1. Now 1 across this way and that way. There's our digit 1. 2 blocking up here and across there. There's a 2. I've just realised there's 1 empty square there. That's enough room for a 7. And this is going to be a 5. So 5 across there and up here. And this has not been any kind of expert level game at all, has it? Not. I'm using the past tense because I don't think there's enough. There aren't enough squares left to give any kind of logic puzzle at all. So it's really been very, very simple. 2 in this square here, 2 down here, 2 across there and there. 1 across here and there. But on the other hand, it will give me a chance to have breakfast, have a shower, get ready for work. So that's useful. Perhaps they know 5 in that square. Missing digit here is 3. 3 across there and there. Gives me the 3 there. 1 more digit to go, which is 1. And that was the final digit, 1. There's only 4 empty squares on the board. Let's see what we're looking for. We need a 4. Can we get the 4? Can we get the 5? 5 blocks there. There we go. There's our 5. And this will be our 4. And the 4 blocking down puts 4 there. And we finish with 7. So really one of the easiest expert level puzzles, even from The Guardian, that we've seen. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.